pregnancy is a beautiful experience, and even more beautiful is the result that states that you are pregnant. With that one word positive, your whole world changes immediately. Suddenly it prepares you for the transformation from a woman to become a mother. It changes the whole perspective and keeps you on cloud 9. Pregnancy is the God's best gift to womanhood. Every woman wants to get pregnant at some point in her life. Pregnancy itself brings with it lots of happiness as well as excitement. But as per my experience, the most anxious and exciting period is that particular time span when you just want to know whether you are pregnant or not. Each passing day just adds to your anxiety and excitement. And when the time comes, you cannot control yourself to do the test, and at that time you need a pregnancy tester to confirm that you are pregnant. There are many medical procedures that confirm your pregnancy, but at the same time you can also know whether you are pregnant or not by using various homemade pregnancy tests that cost you nothing. When to take pregnancy test? Okay, I will let you know about the DIY pregnancy tests. But at this point of time it is really important to know when to take the pregnancy tests. This is a common question which each first-time mother comes across. As she is going to experience it for the first time, she gets very confused about this. But, do not be confused and take a pregnancy test on the first day of your missed period. It is very easy to know the date if you have a regular menstrual cycle. If your period is irregular and you are not sure about the date, then take a test 3 weeks after you had unprotected sex. What confirms that you are pregnant? The presence of a hormone called human chorionic gonadotrophin, HCG, in your urine confirms your pregnancy. It is also known as the pregnancy hormone. After you get pregnant, your body generates enough HCG, which helps to create the placenta. The fertilized egg that gets attached to the wall of the uterus gets nourishment protection from the placenta. So, most of the dependable homemade pregnancy tests confirm the pregnancy by examining the presence of HCG level in the urine. Apart from the HCG level in the urine, there are also many bodily signs, which indicate that you are pregnant. Some such early signs of pregnancy are: missed period, the most obvious sign, which indicate that you are pregnant. Higher body temperature. Swollen and tender breasts. Vomiting sensation. Increased frequency to pass urine, etc. Homemade pregnancy tests that work. The early signs of pregnancy vary from woman to woman. Some women experience almost all the signs while some others do not even experience one. So in such cases, it is necessary to take the reliable homemade pregnancy tests to detect whether you are pregnant or not. 1. Homemade pregnancy test with sugar. This test is considered as one of the most reliable and easiest of the DIY pregnancy testers. It is a common kitchen ingredient, which makes a cost-effective homemade pregnancy tester. This pregnancy test was mostly used in the earlier days. Things you need: sugar -1 tablespoon. Bowl, 1. Urine -3 tablespoons. Things you need to do. 1. When you get up, the first thing you need to do is to collect your urine in a bowl. 2. Now take 1 tablespoon of sugar in a bowl. 3. Pour approximately 1 tablespoon of urine on the sugar in the bowl. 4. Wait for a few minutes to observe the reaction of sugar in the urine. 5. If you find that the sugar has dissolved in the urine, that means that you are not pregnant. 6. If you find that the sugar has clumped up in the urine, then the result is positive and you are pregnant. 7. The presence of the HCG hormone in the urine does not allow the sugar to get dissolved in the urine. Note: follow this process in the morning after you get up from the bed to get more accurate result. 2. Toothpaste to test your pregnancy. Another homemade pregnancy test can be done with the help of toothpaste. It is an easily found ingredient for this test. A small amount of toothpaste can take your excitement to another level in few minutes. Things you need: plain toothpaste, a small amount. Urine, as per the quantity of the toothpaste. A small bowl. Things you need to do: 4. Take a small amount of toothpaste in a bowl. 5. Add the urine to the toothpaste. 6. The toothpaste may turn blue or may become frothy, which means that the result is positive. Note, this pregnancy test may not always give you correct results as the toothpaste becomes frothy even after coming in contact with the urine of a woman who is not pregnant. So do not completely rely on this toothpaste homemade pregnancy test. 3. Vinegar pregnancy test. Vinegar is also a commonly found kitchen ingredient that you can use to confirm your pregnancy. Things you need: white vinegar, ½ cup. Urine, ½ cup. A small bowl. Things you need to do: 1. Take white vinegar in a bowl. 2. Pour the urine that is collected in the morning on the vinegar. 3. So here if the color changes, then you are pregnant, and if it does not change the color, then the result is negative and you are not pregnant. 4. Mustard powder to detect pregnancy. Mustard powder, which is a common ingredient, can help you to know whether you are pregnant or not. This homemade pregnancy test can be taken when you miss your period. Things you need: fresh mustard powder, 1 bowl. Hot water, a bathtub. Things you need to do: 1. Take a bathtub of hot water. 2. Add 1 bowl of mustard powder to it. 3. Stir it well with the help of your hand. 4. Now soak yourself in this water for 40 minutes. 5. After 1 or 2 days, if you do not get your period, then it is confirmed that you are pregnant. 5. Tuna juice and vinegar pregnancy test. This is also one of the easiest homemade pregnancy tests that confirm your pregnancy. Things you need: tuna juice 1/4 cup. Vinegar, 1/4 cup. Urine, ½ cup. A small bowl. Things we need to do: 1. Take 1/4 cup each of tuna juice and vinegar in a bowl, and mix well. 2. Now pour the urine into the mixture. 3. Observe for a few minutes to notice the change of color. 4. If the mixture changes color to orange yellowish, then you are not pregnant, but if the mixture becomes light green, then that means that you are pregnant. 6. Pregnancy test using bleach. Apart from whitening the clothes, this bleach can be used to confirm your pregnancy. Many women use this method to detect their pregnancy. Things you need: bleach -2 tablespoons. Urine -2 tablespoons. A small bowl. Things we need to do: 1. Take together both the bleach and urine in a bowl. 2. Now, if you notice that it is forming foam, then you are pregnant. 3. If there is no foam, then it means that it is negative and you are not pregnant. Note: be in an open place while mixing the bleach in the urine. Otherwise, if inhaled, it may cause damage to your health. 7. Baking soda pregnancy test. Baking soda, which is also a common kitchen ingredient, gives 70% accurate result regarding your pregnancy. You can do this test at home before going to the doctor for final confirmation. Things you need: baking soda -2 tablespoons. Urine -1 tablespoon. Things you need to do: 1. Take the baking soda in a clean bowl. 2. Add the urine sample to the baking soda and wait for a few minutes. 3. It will result in fizzles that you usually see while opening the soda bottle. 4. This means that you are pregnant and your journey towards motherhood has started. 5. And if the baking soda does not react in the urine, that means that the result is negative and you try it next time. 8. Dandelion leaves to test your pregnancy. You can also use dandelion leaves to confirm your journey towards motherhood. Things you need: dandelion leaves, 3 to 4. Urine, ½ a bowl. Things you need to do: 1. Take the dandelion leaves and put these in a bowl, keep away the leaves from direct sunlight. 2. Pour the urine sample on the leaves and wait for a few minutes, ensure that the leaves are fully immersed in the urine. 3. Now check, and if you find red bumps on the leaves, then it clearly indicates that you are pregnant. 4. If there are no red bumps on the leaves, then the result is negative. 9. Pine-Sol Pregnancy Test. Can you even think of this house cleaning agent to confirm your pregnancy? Yes, it does. Pine-Sol that contains pine oil is commonly found in your home. Things you need. Pine-Sol -2 tablespoons. Urine -2 tablespoons. Things you need to do. 1. Take both the Pine-Sol and urine in a bowl and mix together. 2. If it changes the color, then it confirms your pregnancy. 3. And if it does not change the color, then it means that you are not pregnant. Other homemade pregnancy tests. Apart from these DIY pregnancy testers, there are many other procedures that can also confirm your pregnancy. Some of them are: only urine test. With your own urine and without adding anything to it, you can also test your pregnancy. After getting up from the bed, the first thing in the morning is to collect your urine and store it in a flat surface jar. Keep this jar undisturbed for 24 hours. And after that, if you see a thin layer on the top of the urine, then it means that you have already started your journey towards motherhood. And if there is no change in the urine, then it means that you are not pregnant. Pregnancy test with peroxide and Tylenol mix. Take equal portions of peroxide and Tylenol in a small bowl and add the urine that you have collected in the morning. Wait for a few minutes. If the urine changes color, then it indicates that you are pregnant. Soap pregnancy test. Collect your urine in the morning after getting up from the bed. Take a piece of soap and pour the urine on it. If the soap forms bubbles, then it indicates a positive result, and if there is no bubble on the soap, then the result is negative. Things to remember. While performing the tests to know whether you are pregnant or not, you need to keep certain things in your mind, which will make your result more accurate. As discussed earlier, when a woman gets pregnant, the HCG level increases and it can be found in her blood as well as in her urine. All the above mentioned methods are based on urine test, so it is always advisable to take your morning urine sample to get more accurate results. These tests are not scientifically proved but are used by women since years. So to get the more accurate result, always use the right proportion of ingredients. Take caution while using ingredients like bleach, as its smell may damage your lungs. These tests most of the times give correct results, but we cannot state that these give 100% accurate result. So it is advisable to go and check with a gynecologist after you get to know about your pregnancy by using the homemade pregnancy tests. These homemade pregnancy tests are cheap and easily available, and it helps you to know about your pregnancy at home. In such cases, you do not have to go and see a doctor. And at the same time, these DIY pregnancy tests do not follow any complicated procedure. But I want to make one thing clear in this regard, that those homemade pregnancy tests do not provide accurate results in the earliest stages of pregnancy. The DIY pregnancy testers state the results based on the interaction between the urine and the ingredient. There are some medical tests that do the urine test after 11 days of conception and blood test after 12-14 days of conception. So for further confirmation, it is always advisable to check with your gynecologist.